Hello there, my Sagittarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Damn Sagittarius, getting into your energy. I feel like you should be happy. If you're not happy, why aren't you happy yet? Why aren't you happy yet? The Knight of Cups, the Magician, the King of Swords, the Lover's vibe. Some of you, it seriously is. You're having drinks with these people. It really is given. You're allowing yourself to be manipulated in a situation. But I don't feel like it's about a love language energy with you. For some of you, it is kind of an unlucky in love vibe. But that's the whole point. So whatever relationships or partnerships you currently have going on, they're probably not the best for you. Someone is definitely trying to manipulate the energy with you. I literally feel like you have drinks with these fucking people. These are current relationships or partnerships that you're in. Don't overwhelm yourself into feeling like it's all this kind of negative energy without first addressing the people that's currently in your vibe. Work, love, life energy on this. Because damn Sagittarius, I feel like you should have that promotion by now. You should be achieving a dream or goal. You really should have been achieving. Yeah, look at that with the fucking Ace of Wands right there. You should have had that promotion already. I mean, look at the beauty of this. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the Aquarius star. There's the Knight of Pentacles. There's the fucking Ten of Cups. You should be absolutely happy as fuck. I was going to say happy as a pig in shit, but I feel like you're more focused on the stuck, stagnant pig in shit energy. Three of Pentacles, the Chariot there with that Ace of Wands. Look, it's the company that you keep. Some of you, it's literally the company that you work for that's not wanting you to realize your value or your worth. Those of you that's way too comfortable with all the negative red flag energy, because it's like the unhealthy friends group, it's the unhealthy group dynamics. These are people that you drink with, coffee, tea, or whatever the fuck. Kind of feels like there could be a socio-economic vibe to this, or there could be a little bit of a, this could be for one or two of you. There could be a little bit of an educational bias going on here, because the Chariot energy is given like Ivy League, but maybe you don't have an Ivy League diploma or degree, and that could be what's I don't know, don't get taken advantage of here in this situation. Because I feel like you're just as smart as everybody else, but it kind of feels like, where'd you get your degree? So there could be a tad bit of a classism vibe on this, or a socio-economic difference. This is the current energy that you're in. So where's this come from when it comes to, yeah, you've had to work way too hard for something that everybody else doesn't, or somebody hasn't. The Five of Wands, there's the Page of Swords, there's the Nine of Wands, there's the Ace of Swords, there's the Eight of Cups. Look, some of you, you're given trouble in the church house, but that could literally be the family situation with you, or those of you, if you deal with something that's kind of religious adjacent. So you're not necessarily religious, but religion could factor into something. Or, I mean, for some of you, this could be those of you in the group dynamics where you're not supposed to be dating. There's the Pisces vibe. Oh. There's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a socio-economic difference here. Hi, for fuck's sake. You know better. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. Look, you need to make sure that you're understanding the group dynamics of your situation. Those of you mindful of the socioeconomic differences here when it comes to your situation. Those of you in particular, where you went to school, especially if you're not like in an Ivy League type of a situation, but I feel like your degree is just as important. So that's kind of the classism here on something. There's definitely a socioeconomic difference for sure with you. Over the Page of Cups is the Nine of Wands. There's the High Priestess energy. Over top of that's the Six of Wands. Hey, for fuck's sake. High Priestess energy is given HR vibes, and it's those that give you great advice, and basically, some of you, it is part of the group dynamic. A teacher, a sort of a guidance energy here, the words of wisdom, but are you paying much attention to that? Those of you seriously trying to date within a group dynamic where dating is the last that you need to be thinking about. It's the last thing you need to be focused on. So redirect your priorities to something far more interesting, and it kind of feels rather appropriate on this. Because it literally is, you don't date within that group dynamic. So it could be a token-based vibe with you. Some of you kind of realistic expectations, but at the same time, I like this for you. Because you are pulling a competitive energy. Those of you in particular with college educations, it could literally come down to where you got your schooling, where you got your education from. I feel like you should be going for your master's or going for your doctorate. You should be achieving some sort of a goal. And then you got, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Doesn't have much to do with you, but more it's really pulling a socioeconomic vibe. Or those of you not dating in the workplace, or those of you relationships or partnerships where there really shouldn't be relationships or partnerships. Those of you with a Scorpio cusper or a Sagittarius moon, be mindful of Scorpio. Scorpio's a bad influence with you. Aquarius, the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Six of Cups. There's the Seven of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Swords. Look, some of you realistically, you need to pay attention to something. It might seem like the perfect option or the perfect opportunity, but honestly, this is seriously getting, if there is a socioeconomic difference between you and your current relationship or partnership, you're going to get the family prenup. So do pay attention to something here. It's not you, it's the classism of a situation with you. It seriously is. Damn. Sagittarius, oh, this shit just got real really fast for you. Some of you seriously pay attention. You need to be mindful of a contractual situation. But you might not see it because you're being overwhelmed with something, but you seriously need to pay attention to that. Some of you are getting a family prenup. So you do understand how that works, right? There is a classism to this. So those of you wanting to upgrade, maybe, I don't know, if you're thinking you're going to upgrade, there is a classism to this. It seriously is. The Knight of Swords, there's the Two of Cups. over the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, is the Empress vibe. Some of you seriously don't sign that shitty contract, because whatever the hell this is, it's far bigger than you. And it isn't going to have the karmic payout that you think it is. The Page of Wands, there's the Fool vibe. There's the Five of Cups. Ay, sweet Jesus. Yeah, you should be happy, but don't be, I don't know. Whatever this current opportunity is, don't be foolish to go into it without really paying attention to what the hell you need to pay attention to. There is a classism vibe to this. Work, love, life vibe. But honestly, you'd be getting the family prenup. So if you don't understand how that shit works, you kind of need to educate yourself. Aye, for fuck's sake, Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune there with the Ten of Wands. This is the realities of the situation. Yeah, that's so... Look, you're in a relationship or partnership, or you wouldn't have this dilemma. You would be in a relationship or partnership, or this opportunity wouldn't kind of present itself. So... I don't know, before you sign a contract, you need to make sure you pay attention to the fine print of something. Work, love, life vibes on this. There is a classism to this. There is a classism to this. So it just is whatever the fuck it is. Not all of you are going to find yourself in this situation. There is a contractual agreement, but you're getting the family contract. So this could be a personal business vibe with you. This could all be a work situation. Because there is the difference in the schooling or the education vibe here. Oh, damn, Sagittarius. For fuck's sake, I love this for you. Yeah, so some of you are thinking that's the right option, the right opportunity, but you're getting a basic contract. Some of you, you're getting the family prenup. So, I mean, whatever the fuck that is. That's not particular to you. That's what anyone that kind of marries into that situation, that's the contracts they sign. So, pay attention to something. Oh, well, sweet Jesus. This isn't about who's the cleverest. This isn't about who's the cleverest with you, though. Oh, thank you, Sagittarius. I love it when... Yeah, see, I feel like you should be happy. But at the same time, you should be making smart, sensible choices so you don't fuck yourself out of options or opportunities. Look, if something or someone seems too good to be true, they are. If there's a contractual agreement, pay attention to the contracts. Because it's really a generic vibe. It feels like it's a very generic sort of a situation. Or someone's going to tell you it's a rather generic situation, but there's far more to it than what you're paying attention to. Look, they want you in a shitty contract. And this is definitely looking at your options and looking at your opportunities. So you would be looking at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the situation. Or you should be looking at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the situation. So this is like a long-term contractual agreement with you. Damn. It isn't going to be the lucky vibe that you think it is. So you may think you're getting a promotion and there's going to be like big bonuses or something like that, but I don't feel like that's the vibe. Whatever this situation is, someone wants you in a shitty contract that favors them and doesn't necessarily favor you. There is a classism to this, but it's more, it's kind of like an intellectual snobbery. So those of you Sagittariuses, if you do intellectual work, this is like you've got a great idea and someone wants to take advantage of that great idea. They want to give you a basic fucking contract that I feel like you're anything but basic, but it's basically a basic contractual agreement that everybody else sort of signs. So whatever you're focused on here, it's not about your individuality. You need to be clever though, because I swear it should be a positive vibe with you. You should be happy, but some of you don't let your... You shouldn't be too happy about a situation that you're not paying attention to what happens when the relationship or partnership don't fucking work out. High Priestess energy for you is definitely feeling like a HR vibe. So work, love, life, that could be matriarch, patriarch vibes as well with you. Because whatever this is, there's a hierarchy to it. Fuck the Scorpio energy with you. Why is Scorpio wanting to show up? Why is Scorpio wanting to show up on this? Oh, the Hierophant energy. Oh. No, Hierophant. Yeah, that's matriarch, patriarch vibes. Queen of Pentacles. Leo, Three of Cups. Why does... Look, seriously, Scorpio is like the messy one. Some of you could be being catfished by a Scorpio, or someone wants you... Yeah, don't be so caught up in your feelings that you're not paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. Boy, you got a sneaky ass vibe. You got a sneaky ass vibe. That's why you're pulling that trouble in the church house or trouble in the church house with something adjacent to that. Those of you in a group dynamic with that Queen of Pentacles, like seriously dating within that group dynamic, especially if there's a socioeconomic difference. And the Empress energy showing up here. Let's just say you're not going to get out of that relationship or partnership what you think you're going to get. So some of you are dealing with a fake ass Emperor or a fake ass Empress. Damn, whatever the fuck this is, don't expect a rom-com type of a vibe. Know your value and know your worth and make your decisions accordingly. What's the fucking vibe with Scorpio, though? Ooh, Scorpio's giving that blue eyes crying in the rain. Mindful of trauma bonding. Mindful of trauma bonding. And those of you, I don't know, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper. Boy. Whatever this is, someone isn't making their own choices. Someone don't make their own decision. It's like a... Damn, it's like a generic contractual agreement. It's not even specific to you. So, I don't know. Wait before you sign that contract. Wait before you sign that contract. Realistic expectations. Realistic expectations. Literally, realistic expectations. Yeah, it's all a generic. It's given a boilerplate kind of a vibe when it comes to a contractual agreement. So it's like everyone signs the same contractual agreement. So some of you are dealing with a fake-ass emperor or a fake-ass empress. So, and those of you, honestly, if someone has a trust fund, you're getting the family prenup. You understand that, right? So, if this is a work situation, you're signing a generic contract that everybody does. Know your value, know your worth, and make your choices based on that. There is a classism to this. It's a socioeconomic difference. And there's an intellectual vibe on this as well. So there's a little bit of an educational snobbery, but that could literally be just maybe you went to, I don't know, maybe you got I don't know, wherever your education is from, and someone's comparing your educational experience to their educational experience, and that creates a classism vibe. But that could be, it doesn't have to be a major thing of significance, but for some of you, that can be what makes the difference. Aye, for fuck's sake, Sagittarius. Romantic or a work situation, or those of you, this could be a family fucking vibe when it comes to you. I don't know, everything is generic. You're going to get like generic options, generic opportunities. You're going to get a generic contract. Take your time with making your decisions. Those of you are dealing with the fake ass emperor or empress. So they're not the one that kind of creates their own options or creates those opportunities. Those of you in a token-based program, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio in a token-based program, you shouldn't be dating in that situation anyway. Don't be so happy about something that you're not paying attention to what you need to, because it kind of feels like you're kind of half-assing this contractual agreement when you really should be focused on it. That should be a conversation you have, and you should have your own person pay attention to that. Especially if that's the only way the relationship or partnership can move forward. Look, they want you to sign a shitty contract. Literally, it's a shitty contract. Well, it's a generic contract is what it is. So it's not really going to benefit you. Which, maybe take that into consideration. I don't like you with Scorpio. Pay attention to the Scorpio vibe. But I feel like the Scorpio is kind of the fake-ass emperor, the fake-ass empress in this situation with you, Sagittarius. Damn. And I don't know if it's a intellectual snobbery on this, which kind of feels like an intellectual snobbery. Or there's at least a socioeconomic difference on this. So, don't sign a shitty contract. Don't sign a shitty contract. Don't sign a shitty contract. Hey, for fuck's sake, Sagittarius. You see the beauty of this, though? It's absolutely fucking beautiful. Don't sign a shitty contract. Someone wants you to sign a contract or get into a contractual agreement. Put yourself first on this. Put yourself first on this. This could play out in a work situation, or this could play out in a romantic situation. There's a matriarch and patriarch vibe to this, so this could be your own family vibes, honestly. So you could be in a situation, whatever it is, it's the family prenup. It's the same contract that everybody else is in. Some of you, this could be an NDA, which maybe those of you going to parties or whatever the fuck. Oh, damn. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours and leave what's not. Put yourself first, make sensible choices. Don't base your decisions on emotions. Don't be so overwhelmed thinking everything is great that you're really not paying attention to the fine print of a situation. I mean, damn, whatever the fuck this is, it isn't going to benefit you as much as it's going to benefit your partner. So, fake ass emperor, fake ass empress vibe. And those of you dating in a token based program where you shouldn't be dating anyway, right? Peace, love, peace, love, and light, Sagittarius. Oh, I love this. But, damn. Don't sign a shitty contract. Don't sign a shitty contract. Pay attention to what the fuck Scorpio is doing. That could be the astrology with you. Oh, damn. Socioeconomic difference, and there's an intellectual snobbery to this. So, that's interesting with you. That's interesting with you. Those of you that do anything when it comes to the work that you do, yeah. Damn. Oh, shitty contracts. Avoid shitty contracts. And some of you, shitty relationships or partnerships. You're given a boilerplate, but that's kind of like, isn't it just kind of like the standard vibe? Because boilerplate is definitely significant here, but it feels like when it comes to like the contractual agreement. All right, peace, love, and light. Wait.